Hi, today we are going to talk about our drawing tools, specifically the pen tool. So you'll notice on our toolbar, our drawing tools start here at the top with the pen tool. We also have a type tool to do some typing. We have a line segment tool, but in fashion illustration, we don't really use it, so we're not going to be using it in this class. We do have our different shapes tool. If you click and hold this, you'll see you can draw rectangles, rounded rectangles with rounded corners, circles, and then other shapes as well. And we do use those. They're kind of handy. If you want to keep this toolbar out, you just hover over this thin little bar with the triangle and release your mouse, and then they will stay. So if you think that's handy to have, you can do that. This class, we will not be using the paintbrush tool or the pencil tool, not this time, or the bottom two as well. Instead, our focus is using and mastering that pen tool. Okay, so let's look at it. Let's go ahead and take a look. The pen tool draws anchor points. So if you click with your pen, you'll notice an anchor point has been drawn. Then you get to find another place where you would like to put an anchor point and click. Voila, a line has been drawn. That is your segment. So segments will automatically connect anchor points. I can continue to draw. I just clicked another anchor point and another segment drew. Now I suddenly have this weird triangle. Why do I have a triangle? Let you think about that. Reason why is because I have my fill color set to green. So it automatically closed my first and last anchor point with a straight line. And that's where the fill color stopped. Imagine dumping a bucket of paint. Should the paint just continue forever? Illustrator stops it with a straight line between your first and last anchor point. You can see that. I can close it. If I hover over that first anchor point I drew, you should see a little circle at the bottom of your pen tool. That means it's going to connect your path. And now it's connected. Okay, I'm going to take away the fill. Okay, I'm going to use my pen tool again. Keyboard shortcut for the pen tool, letter P. Get used to that. We'll use it a lot. So there's a little asterisk right now below my pen tool. So that just means you're going to start a new anchor point. It's not connected to anything. You'll notice it keeps drawing. But let's say I don't want to close the line and I want to draw a new path. I want this path to be separate. It's hard to do because it's still connected. So to start a new path, you can just click the pen tool and that will let you have that asterisk back so you can draw a new path without it being connected. Some of us have large computer screens and not a lot of time, so it takes a while to cruise all the way over here and click the pen tool. So a quicker way to reset your pen tool is hit the letter P on your keyboard. P. P. Much faster than going all the way over here and resetting the pen tool. Okay. So the pen tool draws anchor points. The anchor points default to not having a curve. If you want a curve, you must click and drag and little handlebars will pop out. And the handlebars are going to dictate the shape of your curve. See our little line, how it's curved? Okay. If I deselect this object, you'll notice the handlebars disappear. The handlebars are not part of your drawing. They are only there to shape your curve. So you can make them smaller so it's not quite as tall of a curve, and you can control where the most curved point, the furthest curve direction goes. Takes a while to get used to the handlebars. Again, hold the handlebars by the teeny little circle of the handle. Don't try to control your curve by grabbing the path. It will go crazy, and you will go crazy next. It's not good. Command Z. Also, I don't think it works with the bar either. Just get that teeny little circle. It's picky, but you can get it. So again, to do that, you can draw an anchor point, click and drag. You can see handlebars pull out, and you can draw a nice neckline shape. If you don't like the way it turned out, can always get your white arrow and reposition your handlebars till you get the curve you like. So for instance, we have a V-neck here, actually. If I put that handlebar away, now we have a straight line. If I want that handlebar back, I can use my convert tool here, and I found this here on the pen tool. And I can convert it. I actually don't want the shoulder to be curved, so I'm going to take that handlebar and return it to sender. Hello, handlebar. You can go back to the anchor point. I don't want you. I only want this segment to be curved. I want this segment to be straight. Segments are connected to the anchor point. Each anchor point will always have 2 segments connected to it, unless it's open. It won't have 3, it won't have 4, it'll only have 2. So this one I want straight, so I put the handlebar back. But this neckline, even though it is a V-neck, I do want it to have a little bit of curve. I think that looks nicer than if it was a straight line, right? So it's subtle, but it's nice. So, okay, so the pen tool. Also, let's say you want to add an anchor point. Maybe you need an anchor point after all. Just hover over your line with the pen tool and it should add anchor points. Right now it's not. It's not. You can actually click the add anchor point and you'll see a little plus sign. And it will add an anchor point to your already drawn path. If you want to get rid of the handlebars, you can always return them. You will have more of a corner angled line. If you want to get rid of that anchor point, it was a mistake, hover over it, it should delete. You should be okay. So in this class, we use this tool a lot, so go ahead, get familiar with it. This pen tool is just to draw. This is to add anchor points, remove anchor points, and this will change your anchor point from either being a round one with handlebars or a more angular one with no handlebars. So again, you draw anchor points. The segment lines will automatically connect between your anchor points. The circle will connect your path to be complete. Negative removes anchor points, and plus will add them. Okay, that concludes this video.